What's up, YouTube? Scotty Tradition back with another video. It is Sunday. Just got done watching the first round of football games. Fantasy team's not doing that great today. They're not doing bad, but the guy who I'm playing is just dominating today. So it's kind of one of those days. So I thought I'd come downstairs and open up some wax that I picked up at a card show yesterday. So there really, to my knowledge, hasn't been any card shows in my area, but there was one yesterday in my hometown here, and decided to go check it out. And met up with fellow YouTuber BirtCat8 Joey. It's great to see him. Haven't seen really anybody as far as collecting friends or anything like that, and for the last number of months. So also saw my buddy John, who lives right here in town. Met up with him. Also Chris and Steve, a couple guys from the Lambo Leap Collectibles group, were also there, and Jason as well, a guy who I stayed with at the National with last year, along with Joey BirtCat8. So got to see a whole bunch of people. There was a kind of a cool show, like 15 tables or something like that. So nothing too crazy, but some nice stuff. Nothing that I really needed to add as far as singles go, but I was able to pick up a little bit of wax just for fun. So I picked up a 2020 Prism Mosaic box. This is a retail box, I believe. And then I picked up a hobby box of 2020 Illusions Football. Hobby boxes are not necessarily the cheapest thing in the world right now, so but I did decide to have some fun. I just picked up a box and we'll rip it and see what happens. Yeah, again, didn't see any singles that I needed or I wanted, so every now and again, even Scotty Tradition will rip a little wax just to have some fun and see what we get. So other than that, watched some college football last night. My Wisconsin Badgers went into the Big House into Michigan and beat on them. It was I don't know what's happened to Michigan these last few years, but they're just wallowing right now. I mean, I think Wisconsin went in there, beat them 49-11, had over 300 or 350 rushing yards again. It was pretty bad. I know Michigan had some defensive starters out, but Wisconsin had plenty of starters out as well due to COVID. So those kind of equal each other out. But nonetheless, it was kind of a brutal performance by Michigan yesterday. But I'll take the win for Wisconsin. They're 2-0, got a big game next week up against Northwestern, who's actually 4-0, and have looked good this year as well. So Northwestern's always plays Wisconsin tough, so we'll see what happens in that game. And then the Packers today looked pretty bad. I'm surprised they won the game. They gave up a punt return for a touchdown. They turned the ball over a couple times, which is very uncharacteristic for them, and somehow they only beat the Jaguars 24-20. So, the problem with the Packers is they have a tendency to play down to their opponent a lot, and as a fan, it's very annoying. The Jaguars are 1-7. They play tough, but they just don't have the talent. And it shouldn't have been that close, but it was based on a couple things. But I'll take the win. I think they're 7-2 now, so I'll take that. But yeah, ugly football game. And of course it's like raining and windy in Green Bay and like 28 degrees out today, so it wasn't a great passing kind of game, anyways. But both my teams won, so I'm happy about the weekend so far, and it was great to get out to the card show yesterday as well and pick up a couple things. So let's get into this box of Mosaic. 4 cards per pack, 8 packs per box, retail exclusive autographs. You can see Mahomes on the front there. So let's see what we get. Hope you guys are all doing well this weekend, wherever you may be in the country. The place that I got this at, it's called Tim's Diecast and Sports Cards, and man, he's got a ton of wax there, like flawless boxes of basketball, football, national treasures, like pretty much anything you could want. But I didn't feel like spending $2,000 or $4,000 on a box, so went with the retail box of Mosaic football. We will see what we get. There are the packs. Let me just lower this down a little bit. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. It's 4 cards per pack. Pack number 1, there's a Packer, Aaron Jones. I wonder if the Packers will be able to sign Aaron Jones now. It just came by my news feed just before I started to make this video that they signed David Bakhtiari, their left tackle, to a 4-year, like $105 million extension. making Bakhtiari the highest paid offensive lineman in football. So that's just insane. But I hope they sign Aaron Jones. I love the way he plays. Brian Burns, Jim Kelly, and we've got Flea Flicker, Ronald Jones, Mike Evans, and Tom Brady. Insert Tampa Bay. Nothing too crazy in the first pack. I guess we're looking for some big rookies or parallels. Jeff Saturday. Played for the Packers for a little bit. Robert Woods, Drew Brees. And here's a green Hall of Fame of Michael Irvin for the Dallas Cowboys. Mosaics are actually kind of nice looking cards. Odell Beckham Jr., Chandler Jones, Chase Young, rookie card of Chase Young. It's a nice card. We'll set that aside. And here we got a flea flicker of Ingram, Lamar Jackson, and Marquise Brown. Not sure if that was different at all than the first flea flicker card I picked up, but I don't know if it's just because it's a Ravens card or if it just looks more sparkly. Von Miller, Landon Collins, Le'Veon Bell, and a green of John Brown for Buffalo. Marlon Mack, Tyler Eifert, Pro Bowl of Kenny Galladay, and an old school Thurman Thomas. Those are kind of cool. Like stained glass tie-dye background. I'm guessing that's just an insert. There's Kyler Murray. He's having a pretty good year. Derwin James. Jerome Bettis, the bus. And Lamar Jackson. That's a cool looking card. And I'm not sure if that's like a silver variety or what the deal is, but I do have Lamar Jackson on my fantasy team. He's kind of underperformed this year so far. Here we have a Drew Lock, Matt Judon. Here's a rookie of C.J. Henderson. Just saw him in the game in Jacksonville versus Green Bay. And a Tony Gonzalez touchdown Masters insert. So not a lot of rookies so far, just C.J. Henderson and Chase Young. Looking for a better offensive rookie. There's the gunslinger, Brett Favre. Adam Thielen, Bobby Wagner. There's a Marshawn Lynch green reporter card. And that is it, folks. That's all we got. So, kind of go through the color here quick. Got the Marshawn Lynch green, Lamar Jackson, I think maybe silver. I'm not sure. That might be a good card, I'm not sure. Thurman Thomas, John Brown, and Michael Irvin. And then I got the rookies of Chase Young and C.J. Henderson. So thanks everybody for watching. Just a quick rip here. I do have this whole box of illusions here. I will rip that on a future video. Hopefully not too much longer from today. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.